Okay, this video is about how I made my own little file server that I'm going to share for my audiobooks. I have a Thrive tablet, which is a little 7-inch tablet by Toshiba, and I know I could add stuff to it in order to try to spool files from my Windows machine, but I didn't like all that crap on the Thrive, and I thought, well, why not just use the browser? So what you're looking at now is sort of the finished product that I'll show you how we can set up on your Windows machine. I think it'll probably not work on Windows 7, but XP it'll work. So anyway, you download this file server .zip, and you unzip it on your Windows machine, and you get an exe file. You need Java on your machine, by the way. You can add Java to your machine and then disable it in your browser as a browser plugin. So anyway, you copy the fileserver.exe into your audiobooks directory. That will be where the browser will start browsing from when you run it. So here we run it, and it doesn't look like it does anything. It basically just has the hourglass for a second, then it turns off. But if you look at the task manager, you'll see that it shows up in there. And if you ever have to turn it off and remove the exe file, you can just turn it off in the Windows task manager. So anyway, here's a browser, just using Firefox here, and I'm going to localhost 9595/resources, and it comes up with the audiobooks. So that matches the directory we just saw. And if we click on one, we'll see that we go into that directory, just normal directory browsing. So we drill down here, and we get a whole bunch of tracks. And depending upon how your browser's set up, when you click on a track, you should get the player. And so I happen to have this player set up, and then it starts playing that track. And then what the server does, it's actually not just downloading the entire MP3 at once and then playing it. It's actually communicating with the player for where the spot is on the track to run to play. So anyway, I did a start run, and I got and I typed in ipconfig so I could find out what my IP address was. So you look there, you get your IP address, and then you know what to type into your tablet computer. So here's my tablet computer. It's, like I said, it's a Thrive. I wouldn't buy it again, by the way. I think it sort of sucks. But anyway, you type in the URL, and then if you have a firewall on your XP machine or your Windows machine, you're going to have to allow this. So here I say create a rule and go ahead and permit, and then the audiobooks thing will come up the same way it came up on Firefox on the desktop, but this time it's on the Thrive. And so if I drill in, I can select a track, and it'll begin playing. And then again, I can scan without downloading the entire file. If it's a really big MP3, it'll start playing right away, since it doesn't need the entire file to download. That's the only thing the server really does that isn't pretty boring. It's not many lines of code, actually. Standing on the shoulders of giants for the most part. I think that's about it. So hope you enjoyed it.